I guess it's an established paradigm that our children are underprepared, financially underprepared, economically underprepared, skill set wise underprepared. But the least popular conversation is how psychologically, psycho-emotively, the youth are so underprepared. And I wonder why that conversation is not as popularized as the need to prepare and to equip our children socioeconomically and financially. Because I believe that a conversation about the state of your psychological mind should come foremost before anything to do with your finances. Because in order to be financially disciplined, you need a particular psychology anyway. Um, but other than that, there is a social reality that one must face, which is the fact that you're going to see a whole lot of things, especially depending on your geographical politics. We don't know what your geographical politics are going to be. So if you're in a township or in an urban area, you're more likely to experience socially and socio-economically a lot of hardships, not even necessarily inside your own home, but around you, right? And that conversation needs to be a conversation that takes place through curricula, not just between parents and children, not just between teachers and children, but through a curriculum of study in order to, in a way, subliminally, not just directly, inform the idea behind how children approach this everyday life. And I think this will prove so important because at the end of the day, we all know, we talk about how family is the cornerstone of a successful society. But the truth of the matter is a community in itself is the cornerstone of a successful society. So I feel like a conversation about the state of mind, about understanding social psychology as is important to understand financial planning, for example, should go hand in hand because what use is it if you're this motivated, financially disciplined and successful people, but psychologically you're failing? Psychologically you're failing yourself, you're failing your parents, you're failing your children, you're failing your wife. We need to start to ensure that the understanding of how things are interconnected, the conversation about intersectionality is so very important. And this is a conversation that I want to carry through. I feel like the basics are missing in this country. And I think it's been said many a time that we are taking all of this literature from abroad and attempting to apply it here. And as we know, circumstances differ. Circumstances don't even relate to one another similarly, always internally. So in other words, domestically. So from one province to the next is not the same because the different provinces have different economies. And if places have different economies, it means they have different social issues. Or even when the social issues are similar, they're not at the same level. So the approach has to differ. So that's an important conversation that I would like to put forward. My name is Daik Muru. Thank you so much for listening.